sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, I didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, y ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I ain't built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
thinking that it happened overnight, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
They'll try to sneak it here.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
From the 39, here's a first and 10. To throw right away is Stafford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
It's now third down.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects with Kupp on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Stafford now on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack. but he's lucky it wasn't a safety. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Jackson from his own end zone on third down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now Stafford on third and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Here's Henry, and he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Stafford now on first down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. the tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So all even at 8 as this kick is sent airborne. Hardy now with the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Now it's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Throwing Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp. And he will go all the way. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. A pass pulled in by Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So we have reached halftime here. It's a tight one, a 2-point contest at the Palms. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They go play action with Stafford. They'll take a shot downfield looking for Kupp. And he will score! Cooper Kupp, touchdown Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. They'll to work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down.
First down, Ravens.
Here's the give to Henry, running right. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Ravens 16.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Now this, an important extra point here. Now how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake.
I think there's a lot of elements of that last play, Mike, that are in competition for the worst part of the play. I think it could either be the decision, the play design, or just the overall execution. And needless to say...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. They had a sure 3 points there, but they got a little greedy, went with the fake, and they'll get no points and turn it over on downs. They'll drop to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The motion man is Nacua. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. Still on the move. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. On first down, Stafford. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Pick your ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest, the hamper. Yeah, my just star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3 to
just a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. If it's me or you, he got fire, I got fire, a lot of fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If you smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, the halls with art and all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, we can eat out.
I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a scene.